What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So yesterday I was able to go up to Applejack's, which is a toy store in Cleveland. I went up there about a year ago. If you guys remember, I did like a Christmas money spending haul video, and it was really fun. I went up with my cousins and stuff, but we were in the area, so we were able to go back, and it was really cool. I wanted to film in there, but I didn't because they kind of had like security cameras everywhere, and I don't know, it's kind of awkward to do that, so I didn't film. But the store did change since the last time we went. They now have a lot of loose figures. They used to have a majority sealed figures when it comes to Star Wars, but they had a majority loose, meaning they were not in their box, which I personally actually like better, just because you get a cheaper deal on figures whenever they're out of the box, and it saves you from either having to keep them sealed or opening them or whatever, you know, because you don't really have that option because they're already open. But basically I was able to find some figures, and yeah, I'm just going to be showing you guys what I got. So the first thing we got here is this little Jedi Youngling. So yeah, $8, not bad. She is obviously a youngling. Whenever I saw her, I was like, I recognized her from the film. I don't know if it's Attack of the Clones she's in, maybe Revenge of the Sith if she gets slaughtered. But yeah, so I just remember I was flipping through the figures and she kind of caught my eye because it looks just like the image from the movie. So here she is. Obviously she's a Togruta, I believe, which is the same species as Shaak Ti. I don't know if it's the same. I think it's the same species as Ahsoka. But yeah, so obviously her horns have been shaved down so that you could put on her little helmet, her little training helmet. And again, I just thought that this figure looked like it was straight out of the film, so I felt like getting it here. The helmet does keep on falling off. But yeah, and then I looked it up. So her name is Ashla. And Dave Filoni said that they were thinking about making her Ahsoka, but then it wouldn't have made sense because she would have been too young whenever the Jedi's attacked and stuff. So she's a different character named Ashla. So there she is. That was the first pickup. I just thought she was cute. The next thing we got here, I did end up buying another Anakin Skywalker. So yeah, $12. I have multiple of this Anakin mold, but this face scan is different. There were so many releases of this figure's mold, and all of the head scans seem to be a little different than the other ones. So I ended up picking this guy up, so that I could have a loose Anakin to use for videos and stuff, use for comparisons. Oh, another thing that's different about him is these two front flaps are connected, which my other one, they are not. But like I said, the head scan is just ever so different than the other one. Same with the skirt cloth piece, it's just a different material. And the colors seem to be a little just different. And again, I don't know why they made so many releases of this figure with just slightly different looks, but they did. Another thing that's different is his scars are red on his face rather than black. It's actually a pretty good fig. He came with his hilt and his lightsaber. It's like my 40th Anakin lightsaber. But here is the Legacy Collection or 30th anniversary figure. Again, I just think that this head scan is really, really good. But I could see, could I get this? Okay, that popped off. So again, there's that head. I don't think it's bad. I really don't think it's bad. I've definitely seen worse Anakin heads. Let's pop this guy off. Let's see. Yeah, it does not really fit, and it's not in the scale. So we're gonna keep this guy with his own head there. But yeah, I mean, luckily I think that this this newer this head does not look bad by any means. Definitely not the worst. Dang, that was hard to get on. I wanted to look on his foot. 2005, so yeah, it is the same 2005 sculpt. I just think it might be a re-release, or maybe it's the original. I'm not sure, but anyways, we do have Anakin Skywalker, and we will just give him his lightsaber like that. So, yeah, you know, it's perfect because now I have Anakin and a youngling, so I can recreate Order 66. So the next thing I got was a figure that I got in my last haul from Happy Pappies, but this was the one that I really wanted of this figure because there's two different versions, but it is Agen Kolar. So yeah, as you guys know, I did get the other version last time, or in my last haul, but whenever I saw this one there, I was like, oh dang, like, you know, that's happened to me before. I think it happened with me with a Count Dooku. I got one, and then I went to another store and they had a way better version, so luckily, because it was only $9, I decided to get it. And I'll put this one in my display, and then I'll just use the other Agen Kolar for, you know, videos, or, you know, anything else I need. I'll just use that guy for it. But this, I believe, is the Legacy Collection one. It's actually a pretty old figure, but it sort of looked like a Clone Wars version. It's not, because Agen was never in the Clone Wars, but it's just, in my opinion, it's a very good figure. So yeah, here he is. Yeah, I like this one so much better. He has this green lightsaber here. Yeah, but here he is. It just looks so much better. Oh my gosh. It has a cloth tunic, obviously. I like his outfit. It's sort of unique for a Jedi, because his, usually there's like a different, I cannot say that word, but they have a different color for their tunic, but he's just all a tan color, which is pretty cool. But yeah, there he is. So I am glad to have picked him up. Again, he's one I've been wanting, like that figure specifically. This next figure I got, I just talked about it in my 3.75 inch figure collection, that I did not have it and that I'd possibly pick it up if I found it. But I've seen this figure at many different toy stores and it's always way too overpriced. But at Applejack's, it was cheap. And I used to own this figure, but I finally got it back. It is Starkiller. His Sith Apprentice version, at least. And yeah, this is such a nostalgic figure for me. I used to have it, like I said, and I would play with it all the time. I played the video game, then I had this figure, and I loved it. But usually it's about 30 bucks. I found it for 16, which whenever I saw that price, I just instantly was like, yeah, I'm gonna be picking that up. So yeah, I do believe that this figure came in the Evolutions 3-pack with the Sith Stalker and the Jedi Knight version of Starkiller, but this is just like his classic Sith Apprentice version you start out playing with. And yeah, I mean, that head scan is definitely questionable. Same with the hair and the hairline, but I love it. I think his outfit is sick. Yeah, he has like the robes with like the blood on it, tattered up clothes. Very, very cool. Very cool. Obviously it's his outfit from the first game. And this one, honestly, they really did underprice it, because if it has these accessories, it's very expensive most of the time. But he has his little lightning accessories that you can put over his hand and stuff. And then obviously he has to have his lightsaber. Actually, what hand should I put the lightsaber in? I'll do this. Obviously you gotta make him hold his lightsaber like that. And yeah, I'll put this on here. Yeah, so whenever I was younger, I must have got the Evolutions 3-pack that all those figures came in, because I mean, that's the only way I could imagine me having them all. But here he is, the Sith Apprentice Starkiller from the very first game. Yes, so very happy to have picked him up for a great deal. So there's that. So that's all the loose figures that I got. These next few figures were in a package, and they're actually ones that I had kind of been after, so I was pretty happy to pick up. So the first thing we got here is, actually, you might be surprised on why I picked this guy up, but it is R4-P7, I thought I was about to fall back, R4-P17, which is Obi-Wan's droid. And if you guys watch my recent videos, I did end up getting Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. so I wanted to get his droid. Unfortunately, I did not know this, but astromech droids are not cheap. You would think since they're just like a little droid, they'd be, you know, on the cheaper end of things. On eBay, I couldn't find one for under 10 bucks, and then I go to Applejacks and they had a lot of loose droids. They were all over $15, and I was just like why are astromechs so expensive? But I guess they are. So $15, I know it sounds very expensive for this figure, but that's about the best you're gonna get, especially having it sealed. But I do think that the astromech droids in Starfighters just make the Starfighter that much better. So I am gonna go ahead and open this. Alright, so I got it open, and I also pulled Obi-Wan's Starfighter out so I could put R4 in. But here he is, you know, just a basic droid pretty much. He does have wheels on his feet, and I think, can you push this in? Most of the time you can push the middle wheel in. I don't know. His head's a little loose for some reason. Or maybe it's just supposed to be able to move quickly. I'm not sure. Sometimes these droids have like little buttons you can push to do stuff. Like the top of his head looks like it'd be a button of some sort, but yeah, it does not look like you can push that in. Obviously, can move his legs and stuff. I don't know what's going on with his little... Oh, it spins. Well, okay, wait. Okay, there we go. Alright, I figured it out. So his head is loose because if you spin it, it shuts. Boom. Okay, so that's how I want it to put into the Starfighter. Okay, very interesting. But yeah, you know, it is R4. It's basically R2-D2, but just red instead of blue and silver. And yeah, so there he is. Also, he did come with this base plate. I have multiple of these at this point, and well, where do I even keep them? I don't know where I put all my base plates, but it would be cool to like try to put them all together at one point. I'm actually like confused now. Where the heck did I put all mine? Anyways, I'll have to figure that out. But it also, since it's the Revenge of the Sith line, it came with this pull-out thing. Very, very cool. I have that Yoda, I have the Anakin and Obi-Wan, and that Grievous, and that, oh no, I don't have that Trooper. These were so neat though. So there's that, but we're gonna go ahead and put R4 into the ship. Hopefully he fits. So there's that, and then no, are you telling me it doesn't fit? Wait, no, it has to fit. Come on. Okay, there we go. He has that little thing in the back there that I thought was not gonna let him fit. There we go. We got R4 in his Starfighter. That's gonna make that look so much better. It already does. I think just like having the droids in the Starfighter really just completes them. So let me put that on the wall here. And there it is next to the other Starfighters. Yeah, like I said, just like covering up that hole with the actual R4 unit just really makes the Starfighter look better. So there's Obi-Wan's, Anakin's, and then Kit Fisto's. I did throw in a random droid. Kit Fisto's droid is actually really cool. It's orange, and it only came out in one set, and I am going to try to pick it up if I can find a good deal on it, because it would just make the ship look really cool. But for the moment, I'm just gonna have that droid in there. But yeah, very happy with that. By the way, I figured out that all my base plates are actually in here, so yeah, I was not going crazy like I thought I was. But the last thing we got is another figure. It is a prequel figure from a line that reminds me of my grandma, because she used to give me figures from this line all the time. But I picked it up because I always liked the character, and it has a cool display stand, and it is Evan Sleazebagano. I don't know how you say his name, but yeah, this is the guy that tries to sell Obi-Wan death sticks and Attack of the Clones like in the club whenever Anakin's being chased by Zam Wesell, or he's chasing Zam Wesell. And yeah, so this line, the Attack of the Clones line, was just such a cool, or just any line with this packaging was really, really cool, because they had just any character you could imagine from the movies was in this line. And yeah, I remember whenever I was little, I always used to see this guy, and I always thought he was, sort of cool. I don't know, like his character, I just thought he looked kind of cool. But then he'd be like, oh, I want to buy some nest sticks to Obi-Wan. And yeah, but he comes with this really cool bar piece and like drinks, and then obviously death sticks. And on the back here, I figured out there is an Obi-Wan that comes with the other part of the bar, so that would be a good thing to look out for. But yeah, there's the rest of what comes in this pack, or in this wave. There he is. There's a little description of him. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing open. I think that prequel, like one-off characters like this are so cool. So I had known about this figure, and then whenever I found it, I was like, oh, I gotta pick it up. It's 15 bucks, which I don't think is that bad. Considering all the stuff that you get within the package here. Oh my gosh, I forgot that these older figures used to have like the wiring. This was probably tied together decades ago at this point. But let's see, can we get this up? It's a little tough. Okay, here we go. Like I said, this has just been, this is an old package. I think like 2003 maybe this was packaged up. But let's pop it. Elon out there. Elon Musk. And let's see, how are we gonna get this out? I think I can just pull it out here. Okay, there we go. Here is the little bar. I blanked there for a second. And then let's get the drinks out. This is sick. So yeah, he comes with these little drinks. Oh, that is really cool. Just put it on the bar. It's kind of sticky. And then obviously he has his death sticks. Yeah, now this makes me want to get the Obi-Wan, because you could connect the bar piece, I believe, at least. Yeah, you connect the bar. So honestly, I'm gonna be on the lookout for that Obi-Wan. But here he is, Evan. Oh no! So this is what they used to do. I was scared this was gonna happen. They used to take a rubber band and attach it to the hand or of the gun, whatever the person's holding, and they crack. Over time they crack. So I'm gonna take his gun out of his hand in a different room so it doesn't make a mess. But I have had figures in the past like holding lightsabers and the rubber band is all crackly and you gotta like wipe it off and stuff. It's not bad, it just makes a mess. But here he is. Yeah, you know, it's a classic. It looks like him. He has this like neckband. He has his kind of Elvis hair with the Shrek horns coming out. He's like a humanoid. I don't know what species he is, but this arm cannot move. I don't know if this arm can move. It could swivel a little bit, I believe. But yeah, for the most part, he's kind of just like a 5 POA. But he's very detailed. His torso has quite a bit of detail going on there. He just has white pants and then some brown shoes. And he does have a little holster in there. There's the back of him. But yeah, you gotta make him hold his death sticks, obviously. You wanna buy some death sticks. I know you wanna buy some. Can you hold it? You wanna buy some death sticks? Very, very neat. So yeah, I just thought that, you know, having him as like a prequel character and like the little bar thing would be kind of cool. So yeah, there it is. There is sort of what I picked up, or not sort of, there is what I picked up at Applejack's yesterday. Very, very cool. I do love that store, and I love sort of the revamp that they did where they now are just selling a load of loose Star Wars figures. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.